This is an older halfway mark. It's more impressive than the little piece of paper that we stood by yesterday. 1090.5 isn't the current miles because that would be 1181 miles. We're a lot farther than that. They really need to just, I know it has to reroute and stuff, but they need to seriously designate the actual middle point and make it something that's not moving around every year. Because this is cool, but it's not for us, not for 2017. But yeah, no. Yesterday, halfway mark was yesterday, and it was something. It was halfway up the trail. Oh, and just because I have to say it, may the 4th be with you. Also, today we are getting to Iron Masters in about 3 miles. We will not be able to complete the half-gallon challenge because the store is not going to be open until next week on weekdays. And we're not going to hang around for 2 days for it to open on the weekends. So, since walking on roads and eating ice cream are the two main things I've trained with for a year and a half for the AT, next time we're in town or have a resupply, I am going to get a half-gallon of ice cream. Hopefully Bluebell, because they still come in the half-gallon jugs. And commence to eating a half-gallon of ice cream because I know I can, I know I will. And in the spirit of the challenge, I'll get it done. Everybody was like, "You gonna do the 4-state challenge?" Where you run across 4 states in, one day. Yeah, no. Like I'm not that crazy that I wanna run across the 40-something miles of Maryland in a day. Could I have done it? Possibly. Maryland was really nice terrain. And there's the Dirty 30 challenge. No. Out here, if you're not trying to stay as clean as you possibly can, there's going to be repercussions to that. So not showering or bathing for 30 days is just ew. And some of the other challenges are just, hey guys, look what I did. I'm a man. It's like, no. My challenge is walking 2,200 miles, hiking 2,200 miles across America along the Appalachian Trail. But I figured I could eat the half-gallon of ice cream halfway through the trail, so I'll do that challenge. Gladly. But other than that, doing a 19-mile day. 17 miles in, not 17, 12 miles in, I believe we can find ourselves a little deli and get a late lunch, maybe something to pack out with us, although our packs are still pretty heavy from resupplying in Fayetteville. So maybe a late lunch, early breakfast kind of deal. Late lunch, early dinner. Wow, yeah. Words. How do they work? and it is supposed to storm tonight. At least that's what the weather apps are telling us. Whether or not it actually does, I'll let you know tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, the plans is to get up and get through Boiling Springs tomorrow. Not sticking around there. Maybe hitting a little diner, little restaurant, or a tasty donut, something like that. And then just moving on through, doing 18 mile that day. Because even though I grew up and lived and could sleep through trains passing by my old house, I am not one to sleep by a train track here on the trail. That just doesn't sound like much sleep that night. I think early riser said he counted 17 trains that night. It was a beautiful day for hiking yesterday. It really was. It was warm and sunny, and then the wind started blowing and it got cold, but then it kind of warmed back up. Last night, between 3rd and the 4th, you know, it got right around 50. It was right under 50 when I woke up this morning. Sleeping good in the hammock. Still trying to get, you know, the gear I have situated into the hammock, but it's comfortable to be in. And when I do wake up, I go right back to sleep comfortably. Well, there's Iron Master's mansion, where we're not staying. We're here in the state park. Got down to this road that's directly behind us, and got to the road and it said, you know, Appalachian Trail, Maine to Georgia, north-south, and the signpost pointed, you know, directly across the road, and it looked like there was trail on the other side of the road, so we walked to it. And no, we were kind of standing in someone's side yard. It was, we actually needed to take a hard left 90 degrees and travel down the road till we got to Pine Grove State Park. And here's the store that has the half-gallon challenge when they're open, which they're not now, but they'll be open this weekend, and next week. But they just closed for right now. But we're going to see if this soda machine has power.
We're going to do the Pepsi challenge.
Hershey's ice cream. Talk for a minute about that Timbers restaurant, because I don't think I talked enough about it the other day. The double bacon cheeseburgers that we all had was called Bull of the Woods, and it had their own timber sauce on it, which was his own mix of barbecue sauce. It wasn't hot and spicy, but it was good. And you know, the patties were all made right there. None of their stuff was frozen or pre-made. So very awesome food, very awesome place. So hospitable to through hikers. You know, as soon as we came in, they wanted us to sign their wall, a poster that was on it that, you know, had all the hikers of this year and last year, previous years, were all hung up around the store. Told us, you know, we could charge our electronics. Showed us the password to their Wi-Fi, which was great Wi-Fi. I was able to get, you know, a 20-minute upload, 20-minute video uploaded in about 6 minutes. So that was great Wi-Fi there. Some of the menus on food on the menu. And y'all remember what that hiker breakfast was called? That was eggs and meat and toast,
yeah,
and
they had the through hiker special.
Yeah, they'll double the quantity of it, but not double the price of it, you know. So that was definitely a lot of food for not a lot of money, and I'm sure it would have been beautiful, would have been delicious. Well, we hit those cheeseburgers and we hit the hostel, came back after we cleaned up and did our shopping, had some more food and the ice cream, banana splits, sundaes, good stuff. And then as we were walking right by it in the morning to head back to the trail, because it's right on the road from the trail, it's 0.3 miles. Even if you're not staying in Fayetteville, you know, do yourself a favor and walk that extra half a mile on and off the trail. It's right on the road, easy walk, you can't get lost. And as we were walking back to the trail, we saw him standing in there, gave him a wave, and the lady opened up the window and waved and hollered back to us, you know, best wishes, good luck, all that stuff. So really nice people. And Buzz has told me that they're not advertised in gut hooks, so if you're going just by the gut hook app, you know, you won't be able to find them, won't know they're there. But definitely a place to check out. They are in the 2017 AWOL guide. And then if you don't want to stay in Fayetteville, you know, just it's another 0.3 back to the trail, and get on up to Quarry Gap Shelter, or Quarry Run, or Quarry something shelter. That was a nice one. And it looks like we found some rocks. They just showed up and said, climb on us. That's what we're doing. Okay, we're having a conversation about eating and digesting bubble gum.
Yeah.
All right, this is Rock Maze version 2 later on, and I'm taking y'all through it via forehead. Oh, really, guys? Really?
Rock Maze. You're up and over?
All right. There's the trekking poles. Oh my goodness. Just ate a lot of food. Look at them white legs. Oh.
You okay?
I hit the GoPro on the rock. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not used to having something sticking out of my forehead. Wow, you did that so much more gracefully than I did.
See all the rubber on the people's shoes that have worn off? All right, thanks.
Yeah, y'all did that so much better than I did.
We learn from your example.
Uh-huh. Should I let one of y'all go first? Woo. Woo. All right. Really? There's an arrow painted there, guys. That doesn't look like a too legit arrow, but oh yeah, I see a blaze up here. Yep, there's a bent arrow. Oh. Yep, and it's this way. Oop. A little bit of a technical get through where you finally let go of your trekking poles to grab a rock or two to haul yourself up. Whoop, whoops, whoops, whoops. I was just going downhill off the cliff there. Arrows are helpful and all, but you know, in mazes, that's kind of cheating. Alright, so they got us just crisscrossing back and forth over this ridge. Well, that wind feels good. Alright, so I guess that was most of all of the rock maze. If y'all enjoy this kind of footage, you know, forehead cam of me filming, let me know something in the comments and I'll try to do more of it. It's just kind of weird to have a camera mounted to your forehead while you're walking around. But when I cross that bridge, Lehigh Water Gap or something, and I have to scale that mountain that the zinc mine pretty much unvegetated, I won't be able to use my trekking poles. This is how I'll have the camera. But let me know what y'all think, if y'all like it this way or not. Greetings and salutations. I'll walk around the camp for a minute and turn my phone back on. Yeah, so May the 4th be with you, all that good stuff, even though it's not going to be May 4th when I get this video uploaded. Such is the life of a thru hiker. No. But want to share with y'all the, Star Wars mantras. You got the Jedi code. I'm not going to mess it up because I'm reading it straight from my phone. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. And there is no death, there is the Force. And the Sith code is: peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken, and the Force shall free me. So I kind of had an idea of where I could roll those into life on the AT and be that kind of Star Wars nerd out here. But as I was hiking today with Buzz and Ryan, I keep wanting to call that guy Joey for some reason. I don't know why, but his name is Ryan. So as I was walking with Buzz and Ryan today, I was just like, how I could roll those into life on the AT probably wouldn't be how, you or Buzz would roll these mantras into life on the AT. Okay, so I just I'm gonna leave it up to you. I read them. Y'all can think about them. If y'all don't like Star Wars or not into science fiction or anything, that's cool. Whatever. Each their own. I'm kind of crazy about it. But out here on the trail, while one of those lines, is dead set and exactly right, the other one I'm just like, I really can't see how I can relate that to trail life. So anyways, general discussion in the comments. Type it up, because I do read y'all's comments, and just let's have some fun with it. If y'all were, if the Force was real and out there, tell me, would y'all be Jedi or Sith? And what color lightsaber would you be rocking? And you know, the force powers, which one would be like your specialty? And just have fun with it. Just you know, see what comments y'all leave behind. You know, the Star Wars fans out there. But no, just yeah. You know, would y'all be Sith or Jedi? What color lightsaber would y'all use? And which force power would you be best at? It was supposed to rain today, you know, starting like 100% chance at 4 o'clock. Well, it's after 4 o'clock and it hasn't rained yet, so we just cranked up the weather again. It's like 100% chance at 9 o'clock. So we're like, yeah, we'll believe it when we see it. But I'm sleeping in the shelter tonight. I'm not setting up my hammock because if it does start to storm, you know, while I do trust my dry fly from Eno, I just kind of want to stay dry tonight in the shelter. So the shelter is full. You know, me and Buzz are the only northbound through hikers in it, but the rest of them are northbound flip-floppers. So, you know, no big deal. The northbound flip-flop festival, or I guess southbound also, just took off about a week ago. So we are running into the flip-flop bubble. You know, it's no big deal. We're meeting new people on the trail every day. They're going slow. They're, you know, I guess some are moving faster, but some are going slower. This is the water supply here. Suppose it is a spring and it is flowing, although there's really no place to catch it into a bag. So if you come here, it's kind of been dry the last few days because it hasn't rained. You know, you might need a scoop to scoop it before you filter it. So but yeah, got a shelter full of northbound flip-floppers in there, and one of them started at Bear's Den, but the rest of them started up from Harper's Ferry. But no, okay, back to Star Wars talking here for a minute. You know, if there was a I was thinking about this today, that if there was a force power that I could have, it would be it'd be force persuasion. Like I just think that's so funny, and not that I would use it in a corrupt or, you know, mischievous manner. I just think it'd be real funny to just be like, I don't know, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, you know, stuff like that. Which is weird because, you know, all the subscribers to my channel, seriously, thank you all. You know, the thumbs up, the thumbs down button. I think I'm being told, like, you know, the more subscribers, the more thumbs ups you get, stuff like that. The more you know, YouTube favors you and whatnot. And I'm just like, that's all good, fine and dandy. I'm not out here doing this to be YouTube famous. I'm out here to do this, and if I'm able to share it with y'all, that's awesome. Y'all supported me so much through y'all's comments, donations. You know, each of y'all are trail angels in y'all's own way, and that's amazing. So, you know, I'm just doing this on YouTube to, you know, have something to do while I'm out here. Taking y'all with me up to Katahdin. Enjoy the ride. Guess I'll go lay in my sleeping bag and put some videos together for the last 2 days. It was really kind of sad when I got to Pine Grove Furnace today because well, let go of my trekking pole. Thank you. Okay. So it really kind of sad at the Pine Grove State Park today. We missed the place being open by a few days. You know, it would have been open on the weekend, and I believe next week it would have been open during the week. But it is what it is. I can eat a half-gallon of ice cream any day of the year. Seriously, all these trees grabbing my trekking pole. But I can eat ice cream later. It was just something to do on the trail that I knew I could do. And here we have the wild Zach sitting at the picnic table, preparing his dinner, waving to the camera.